episode 23.
Yeah.
We're back.
By popular demand.
By popular demand, definitely.
Colleagues.
Myself, Ty here, and my colleagues, Seb, Dina, Sheridan. What's going on?
Blase.
DJ Blase.
It's good to be back still. I mean, had a bit of annual leave, but we're back. Got a few subjects that we need to touch on. A few questions in the DM that we're going to answer. And yeah, just a general catch up, really.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, is there anything you might have seen recently that that's like caught your attention? You want to give any props to? I know Shez likes to shout out. So you got any?
No, we can save shout outs to the end.
Yeah, to the end.
You know what? First thing I want to touch on is justice on George Floyd's situation. To be honest with you,
yeah,
that's a big thing.
That's a massive
isn't it?
story. That is still a massive story.
From the poll that we did on Insta, don't want to mention a name, but question came: will the George Floyd case actually set a precedent for the future of police being prosecuted? Which is a good question.
It is a very good question. I think it's got the potential to. I feel like what put the pressure on the on that decision was the pressure that everyone put on with like the protest call. People forget. Obviously, it was like a year ago now, was it?
Yeah.
But the protests were a lot.
Yeah.
It was a lot, and it was for a while as well, like non-stop. I think it was like the biggest civil rights protest ever, kind of thing. So I feel like when something like that does happen,
that force a hand.
Yeah, and like make sure we keep the pressure on the car. You know what it's like, they can easily push it under the car.
But I read a statistic. What's his name? Chauvin.
Yeah.
Is the 8th officer convicted of murder since 2005 of over 16,000 killings.
See,
do the maths on that.
That's what I'm saying.
So
that's
it's like
less than a percentage. That's less than
crazy
half percentage. So,
do you know what I mean? That is just crazy. Like people are just getting killed, just like it's like animals.
That's what I'm saying. So yeah. So with that, and as well, what people have to remember, he's not been sentenced yet. And they could always give him a Schneid sentence.
Is not? Is that picture going around on the internet fake then?
Which one?
When them 3 black guys stood over him.
It might be real. Obviously, like
he had a tough time in there.
Jail, like been reminded of a tough time.
Did someone post something on Twitter? Was it Lucy?
Yeah.
What did he do? Lucy's Joe.
What did he say?
And man said he's got like basically, without getting too graphic, he's got links to people in the jail who could give him a very awkward time in jail.
Is it?
Yeah, not in like a violent way, but in
a long way. What?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
In a long way.
I don't know what he means by that. By long, but yeah, like
that's very long for him.
He might not do the
in an aggressive way.
Yeah.
Like teabag.
What?
Theodore, innit?
Oh, that prison break.
Yo, see, I
basically, he'll be holding in his pockets.
No, never.
You don't watch Prison Break?
Never.
Nah, let's not get into that.
Yeah, you need to watch
that.
Yeah.
By the end of...
Do you know about holding man's pockets and that?
I've like heard of it, but like I've...
Yeah, by episode 30 you need to have caught with that fam. Yeah, you'll enjoy it. Yeah. First 2 seasons at least.
Time reminds of 8 Ball, but...
See, look, I'm making jokes and I'm not making jokes.
Anyway, but yeah, fam.
Come there.
Yeah, as for the justice, it's good that, got found guilty.
Yeah.
But like you said, is it just because of the loud noise that everybody made, all of the protests worldwide?
Yeah.
Because it's like so many black people have died since then, and it's like, okay, yeah, we'll just for George Floyd, we'll do that. But for the over 20, done with 200, we'll push them under the carpet. Do you know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. And as well, he's not been sentenced. That's my biggest thing.
Do you think he possibly could get a light sentence?
You can always give him a Schneid sentence because the second-degree murder he got, it wasn't plain second-degree murder.
Oh, really?
It was second-degree murder with...
manslaughter, wasn't it?
No, so that was a 4th charge.
Oh, is that
just
the 4th?
like manslaughter, but it's second-degree murder. The charge basically had something to where it's not intentional.
Oh, see.
So there was like a little Schneid part to it.
Yeah, that can go in his favour.
Yeah, and then with 3rd-degree murder, which he got charged for, I think the max is like 8 years.
Yeah, manslaughter is
long. And the max for manslaughter in that state's like 4 years. But the max for second-degree murder, for plain second-degree murder, is like 40 years.
So you reckon he might not even get that?
So, but then I'm thinking, because he got so many charges and he got found guilty on all charges, he's got to get the big bullet.
Got to.
You get me? So... Hopefully.
America's system's a bit different, isn't it?
It's different. Very, very different.
It's
yeah,
hard.
that was one man, like...
Why is it second degree? Because it wasn't like a gun or something like that?
Because it wasn't manslaughter, so it's not like completely accidental. There was some... what's the word? I'll say negligence.
Oh, okay.
On that's what it was actually. Second degree murder with like negligence or something like that. And so there was some to where it wasn't completely intentional, but with first degree murder, that is like.
Of course, it was intentional, bro.
Yes.
But anyway,
yeah.
For argument's sake.
Yeah, but with first degree murder, that is like I'm coming in here, I've got a gun, I'm shooting you.
Yeah. Of course, we'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
So fair enough.
That's
Fair.
But yeah, we can start delving into the topics. We spoke about marriage before, in a different type of context. But the question is, do you think marriage is looked at different these days? And leading off that, do you think people just want babies for Insta?
Okay, when you say just babies for Insta, do you mean
accessories?
It's like a fashion accessory.
Yeah. And then the first part.
Yeah, that's an interesting one for me.
Why?
Yeah.
I don't feel like in every case.
Okay.
And I don't want to come across like that guy in it, but I feel like a lot of, I'm not going to say purely white girls because there's other races as well that do it, but they kind of have a fetish of mixed race babies.
I agree.
And like black babies and multicultural babies. And see it's like obviously we used to all see it when we was younger, like see like girl post random babies like, oh he's so cute, oh my baby talk like this. And it's like a white girl doing it, or it's
and it's
like an Asian girl doing
you.
it. And you get me? So like are you treating one as like a fetish kind of thing?
Yeah.
So you can use my youth as like a pretty youth, like you know what I'm trying to say?
I'm with you.
Yeah. So like I think that does exist. But I still feel like a lot of people do genuinely just want to have families in it because, you know, I'm not going to say any names, but from someone close to me, you know, their life wasn't going how they wanted it to go. They've had a baby and now they're finding like a new purpose in life, you get me? So I still feel like that is the case. And obviously if you want to post your baby, then, you know.
Oh yeah.
But I don't think it's completely swung, but I do think that there is certain circumstances where it's, you know, you kind of looking at it as like a fashion accessory.
Yeah.
Pure view.
I think I see what you're saying. I agree with your point where it's like they want a family or something, but it turns into like an accessory, like they're posting. Well, it seems to everyone it's like an accessory because they're just posting them all the time and they don't need to, sort of thing. If I had a baby, I don't think I'd post it anyway. Like I wouldn't be posting it all on Insta. No way.
No, why not? Just because you don't want it to be like on floating over the internet kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm on the Drake team, innit? I wasn't hiding the world from me. I was a kid, innit? But I just I don't think children need to be on Insta so early.
Yeah. What's your opinion of like them mums who like make Instagrams for their children?
The kid, that's what I mean.
It's too much fun.
And they talk like the kid and that.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Mummy put me in this outfit today.
Like
yo,
let them be
a kid.
Yeah.
Like literally, fam. They've
already got a social media presence. I get it. Like they could be cute and whatnot on part. And I fear because there's a lot of like little kids and
that are doing
YouTube
well
kids,
off it. Yeah, I hear
doing
that.
well off it, but
you're shaping them too early. Like,
way too early.
What if they don't want to be
I agree.
in the limelight? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's a bit corny, man. And that's when it can be like an accessory.
What would you say?
Well, the superstars, a lot of superstars, start when they're kids. It normally ends up bad for them, innit? Like most of the superstars. McCulkin, like Spears.
Oh yeah,
like,
McCulkin, bro.
Britney Spears is one,
Lindsay Lohan. Like when they're child stars, it's kind of hard for them at first, isn't it?
What would you say to the playing devil's advocate where they just say, "I'm doing it just to keep, you know, those memories." Or to have like a...
Hit the memories on your phone now on Instagram.
Yeah, I heard that. You know what I'm saying? Could that be one argument to the thing? Oh, like when I was younger, you know, I got like a few pictures, but I ain't got everyone from every event and everything.
I hear your angle, but like you said, you don't have to be on Insta, innit?
Yeah, we have a phone now.
Yeah, you can store them on your computer.
Do
you know what I mean? So it's like, Yeah, man, it's a bit extra to be fair, but like I said, each to their own. We're in a social media like mad era, innit?
Yeah,
so
that's what I mean.
everything has to be posted, innit?
Yeah, it's like
And then,
everything has to be posted,
like,
but it don't.
These like the gender reveals, like everyone's trying to top each other on the gender reveals, and it's like it all comes like a. It's just, is it just all for social media?
Yeah, and like, oh, this guy's done balloons. Oh, I'm gonna do a cake now.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this,
Yeah,
and
it's like, come on, man.
Did you see that?
You're gonna do a gender reveal?
Me?
Yeah,
when the time's there.
Yeah.
I think it's an excuse to have a party, innit? So.
Oh.
Yeah, but I thought you know, like I don't think I'll. With like things like that, it's all depends on what my baby wants to do, innit?
Yeah.
In my opinion, like I'm not gonna push to have a gender reveal, like.
Yeah.
But if she wants to do it, then let her do it, innit?
Yeah.
She's gonna have my kid, so she can do what she wants.
Yeah.
You're gonna pop the balloon.
Say that again?
You're gonna pop the balloon.
No, so. My thing will be like a football thing, you know. Like,
so you've already thought about it?
Yeah.
Oh,
so you do one with them.
Oh my god.
I'm freestyling, innit? Freestyling, but yeah, you know what it is? Like,
Your bear
it all depends on what she
garden
wants.
moment. This guy's camera trained, fam.
It all depends on what she wants, you get me?
I hear
Yeah,
you.
It depends on what she wants.
You don't have a gender reveal. Sorry.
Like I'm with time. It all depends on what she wants. I'm not asked.
Yeah. Like,
Do you know what I mean? No, to be fair, no, I won't, because I've always said, first child.
You don't want to know.
No, I don't want to know.
Well, like, I'll talk until you get the hospital. I hear that.
I just want to focus
hear
on the health and just the first experience.
I hear that.
I don't want
I
it
hear
to.
that.
You know what I mean? Take less of the pressure off. Oh, getting pink or blue and it's got what name and da 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 da. I'd rather just keep it
I hear
all.
that. Still have you.
First experience, innit? It'll be like proper nice, because then you can just focus on like the woman's health and the process together.
Of course.
Do you know what I'm saying?
What you saying, like baby shower and that? Yeah, baby shower and that.
I think that's what the women do, though, innit? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
for
but I think
women,
it's both though.
No, I think you might attend, but it's just for the women, innit?
Okay,
It's just for the women.
Okay.
Yeah.
You like attend like for the first half an hour.
Yeah,
and
and
then
you keep it moving.
Is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like a party for them, innit?
Ty wants to be there drinking.
no, that's the thing. I've like been to baby showers, isn't it? Like,
Hey, man, then.
yeah, man. It's like there's been people there.
No, I think everyone does it
Like,
different.
drinking
Yeah,
up
everyone
and
does
that.
different.
Everyone does it different. I'm not really.
It's up to you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really, you can't thing it. But it's more focused for women anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
And off the back of that is, do you think the concept of just having like a baby dad, like, is that like in now? Like, there's less like families, and there's more like, oh, I've got a youth with so and so, or like that's my baby dad, and that's just like normal now, rather than like back in the day. It's like that couple have been together for a while. They've now started a family.
Yeah.
That couple's had a family. Do you get me?
I think you're saying. I think that's two different things.
Go on.
And what I mean is, I wouldn't say it's in, like it's a fact, like it's a. Like,
Is it like a norm type?
But
of
it's
thing?
definitely getting more normal.
And like, yeah.
You get me? Because I feel like I know more irresponsible, like in terms of unprotected sex, things like that.
Yeah.
So things like that do just tend to happen.
Yeah, I hear
a
you.
lot more. But then there are also circumstances like obviously we have to say no names, but I think people that we know that we're close with, they've been together for a while, and then they've had a baby after like so many times, after like so many years. Sorry. So like I think that does still happen. But it's definitely becoming more normal to where, it's just random single mums.
Yeah, what do you think?
You know what I mean?
It's a weird question still, like how to come by it. I think a lot of women are being more independent in it, so it probably is the case where there's probably like a woman can provide for herself quite a bit now than that she needs a man. So if there's problems in a relationship,
She's just gonna keep it moving.
probably keep it moving.
I hear
so.
that, which is rightfully so,
Of
isn't
course, I love that.
it? Yeah, no, I hear that still.
Popping still ain't no point in, and like that's the thing. Would you have, like, looking at it from the third party, would you rather be, parented by a single mom who's all for you and who's on whatever she's on, or be the product of a very toxic relationship?
Yeah, no, I hear that still.
That's a tough one.
You know what I'm trying to say?
It's always ideal to have two in it. I think any kid needs two, but I hear you. I
It's not
think
always ideal like that.
But this is why I think as well though, like it all comes down to discipline though, because it's like when you're caught in and like I wouldn't say dating, when you're in your relationship, it's kind of like what you're in your relationship for.
Yeah.
Do you have intentions to have a family with that person? Because do you know what I'm saying though?
I hear what
Because
you're saying.
then let's say cool, accidentally she gets pregnant, and then you go and have the baby, and it's like, alright, cool, we've got a baby, yeah, it's a bit out of the blue, but cool, we're gonna face this together because we had intentions of being together for like forever anyway, so to speak, rather than like, yo, yeah, I'm seeing this girl, we're together, and then she gets pregnant, and it's like, yo, I'm chipping.
I hear what like you know what it is. I do agree with you in that sense, and it's
You love them, innit?
and it's like probably not immaturity on my behalf, but probably just you don't know that, like it's hard to know that for sure.
You don't know a lot of things.
Whether you want to have a family with this person, like you could be with someone 2.5 years, 3 years. I forgot which rapper it is. It might even be DVS. It's like you never know someone you never know a woman until you live with them. Settle down for years, couple kids, have kids with them. Like
that's true.
You never really know them until you live with someone. So like, man could really be in a situation with someone you think you know them. You go on everything's fun and jokes. With them for 3.5 years.
You need to
move in with them, live with them. Thing completely change. In that 3.5 years, you might have had and you might think, you know what, she's great anyway, because whatever. And then you have you live with them, and then it's all romantic. You know what I'm trying to say? So,
but I don't think you can ever preempt stuff like that, because if you think that way, you're never gonna take like bold moves, because you're always gonna be like anxious of like the negative that happens.
That's what I'm saying. But then at the same time, that's why I'm saying it's difficult to answer the question that you're asking. Because, you know, I can't put the blame on either side. Because you might have had when you've gone through the pregnancy, things might be blessed. So as you comes in, you got to live with each other. You got the responsibility of this is a kid now. You have to
do things.
Things might change. You get me?
Not fully.
Like someone's true colours might come out, and it's like, yo, you don't even know who I thought you was.
I hear you still. I
and
definitely
then
hear
it
that.
leaves the woman in a more compromised position, because now she's the one that's got to stick with you realistically.
Yeah.
You get me? Like she's the one with the youth now.
No, I hear you.
You know what I mean? So.
Do you think?
No, I hear you still. Do you think? Actually, no. I'm being an idiot still.
No, this is what I'm talking about.
It's blessed.
No, talk about. No, it's blessed.
It's blessed.
That's the question.
That's the question.
It's not even a question like that.
Go on, what is it?
No, I've forgotten that still.
Fam, come on, talk up, fam. No, it's blessed. It's blessed.
No, it's blessed.
I hate people do that.
Camera trained, innit? Come, let's go.
No, just say it, fam. Because if it's untoward,
no, it isn't. It isn't.
Go on and say it then.
There isn't a question asked still. I fully forgot.
Stop being a gal, fam. I hate people do that, fam.
Just do the thing in it.
You segued, fam, and then gone some stupid thing.
No, it wasn't a segue. It was so unfinger. It was so. I can't remember now fully. Swear down.
Alright, cool, man. Go on. What do you think?
What was the question? No, I've lost it.
You know what I'm saying?
You're doing too much. What's the question, Ty?
I can't even remember that. These guys are weirdo, bro.
So do you think single mums have like, this is just another question, do you think single mums should be more focused on the kids and not go out and stuff like that? Or
Why?
Sure.
what? This is just another question.
Why?
What is that?
No, I hear you still.
What
do you think?
That's the question, bro.
Not gonna lie, yeah, facts. Like if you're having a child, you gotta know what comes with it. It's a big responsibility because how you live your life's gonna affect the child's upbringing, their perspective of the world, their morals. You're shaping a child, innit? So that's what you're responsible for. Yeah. So I think if you're having a child, like obviously it's each to their own, innit? But my view on it is like if you're having a child, be prepared of what you bring into this world, because they're going to look up to you, and what you project is initially going to be what they're going to project and think is like gospel while they're young, until they know better at a later date.
No, it's not even.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not even a big question like that.
Like how I look at it, it's like my look at it, like I always say like, yeah, I'm not ready, because it's like I wouldn't want to bring a child into the world, and it's like obviously there's no perfect time, is there, fam? Like man are always learning, but you kind of know when you're like at a mature state in your life where it's like, you know what, I can pass on some gems, and I'm in a bit of a mature position, and my life's a bit more settled. I'm not up and down. I can be a good father. Yeah. Rather than like maybe like my mum was like 21. Yeah. And like say you got someone pregnant, it's like, yo, do you know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta kind of be like, that's what I'm talking about, discipline. Yeah. It's like, because then if you're like 21 and you're having a lot of unprotected sex, and a woman falls pregnant, and you're like, I'm not ready, and it's like, yo, but you're the one having unprotected sex. No one's telling you to do that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, whereas now, like, if that situation occurred, it's kind of like, you know what, cool, man's ready though, because it's like, I know, like, I'll be in a position to hopefully be a good parent. You know what I mean? You know. And to be fair, like, in fact, no, I'm not gonna let you dodge that. Go on.
Me.
This is a hard question because obviously everyone says it, innit? Like, oh, she's in the club, she's got kids at home. Like, she's not there.
I just like, don't like how you phrase that.
Yeah. It's a bit of a phrase thing. Yeah. But I didn't mean it like that. I mean it like.
Yeah, because like that could
it's
come
a question what everyone says. No, I'm not coming across nothing. Like anyone can do whatever they want. I'm the worst for that. Like I don't care what someone else is doing.
Yeah.
But everyone says it. You see what I'm saying? So I'm trying to ask a question. What do you think, innit?
So what I think of that is, it's not on me to
tell a woman what to do.
No. To tell anybody how to raise their youths, innit?
Yeah.
Nah, just because they're going out in a club, that's just one thing that you'll see on a Saturday night on Snap. You get me? You don't know what's happened Monday to Friday. So it's not for me to say, oh, she's spending more time with you. Like that's wild, isn't it? Because at the end of the day, she looks after the youth, innit? Like, it ain't for me to say like, oh, she needs to not be out because she got a youth. Like none of us know how hard it is to raise a youth. You get me?
No,
okay, I
imagine it's hard.
You get me? So,
like, no, it's definitely hard. Like so, they need a release sometimes.
Yeah. So if I see a
Have you ever said it before? Like,
said what?
Like, oh, she got you. Why is she out in the club? Like,
I've said that when I've seen baby mums in the club moving a certain type of way. But then obviously now I've got older,
matured a bit,
and I've seen certain situations, certain circumstances. I'm like seeing now firsthand how hard it is to raise a youth, especially by yourself or with somebody who's not
100%.
You get me?
Yeah.
So I'm looking at like, yo, if you do that, and if you wanna
have
party for a weekend, you do that. Cause I couldn't do that from Monday to Friday right now. How I'm living.
Yeah.
Like how I live, I like to live calm. Like I like to have a random drink or something like that. It's little things that you can't do when you got a youth. Innit?
Yeah, it's very true.
I can't just go on. I've like a spontaneous plan. No, you got a youth, bro. So if you're wanna be out here Friday, Saturday, you do that because from Monday to Thursday and on Sunday from early morning, whatever you're doing, the mad thing. So it ain't really for us to say, in my opinion, what you should be doing. Like obviously, if it's like excessive and like someone's obviously like neglecting the youth, then obviously cool. But if I'm just seeing someone going mad on a Saturday night, alright, cool. Then do you think? Cause it's not for me to say that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Could you, if you was like in a situation of that, would you be upset if your baby mum was doing that, or you saying you'd still keep that?
No, I'm wounded. If not is. If
there's a balance.
Yeah. Like I'm not gonna let my beam just be at home looking after my youth or
there's a balance, isn't it?
90s, 40s thing. However,
you take care of the kid if she wants to go out.
Oh,
she's
coming out.
Okay.
You have to.
No, but some people don't. Some people will make a fuss about that, innit?
Fam.
That's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. It's not. It's just questions, isn't it?
Yeah, like it does. Just like I said earlier.
Because that's a toxic side to it.
Yeah.
When they're thinking like the baby mo drama and the thing in it. But sorry, let's go.
But then it's I see what you're trying to say though. But if we're not together.
Yeah, that's.
That's techie.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's techie.
That's a bit more techie still.
Yeah.
That's a bit more techie still.
Yeah, definitely arguing.
Yeah. From the outside, I'm gonna be like, yo, that don't really suit. That don't really look good for me. You get me? Cause like, what are you doing when you know what I'm trying to say? Like, it looks a bit mad still. But that's why I ain't got a youth, innit?
Yeah.
This is the reason why I can't have youths, man. And I'm happy, touch wood and whatever. I've not got a youth with a woman that I'm not with. Cause to me,
that's a lot of stress.
That's my worst nightmare right now. Bro.
Yeah.
Oh, I swear to God.
You know what? Off the back of that, because I was all thinking about it the other day. Like man are growing up and stuff, and like you might say like, cool, like if I was to get my partner pregnant, it's like, yo, I'm not ready. So it's like, you know what? I wouldn't want to go through with it. Man, I've always kind of had that kind of like outlook in it. Do you know what I mean? But then I kind of spun it on its head, and it's like, yo, it's a bit corny, but it's like I spun it on the head, and I thought like, raw, like let's say man did get a situation and she did fall pregnant. It's kind of like it's a blessing because. What if you was actually unable to have kids?
Of course.
Do you know what I'm saying? I kind of span it like, so who am I to be
Yeah.
Oh, it's a very selfish way to look
Yeah,
at
I kind of thought like, who am I to be like, oh, like, no, I'm not ready this year. I'm not ready again. Well, I'm ready now.
You're like taking that luxury for granted.
But then, if you was to find out tomorrow you can't have kids, or you've got to have a kid in the next 2 months, you're gonna go and do it.
Definitely.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and I thought to myself like, raw, like, it's actually a privilege to be able to have a kid, fam. Because it's like,
of course it
my
is.
worst nightmare, fam, if I find out that I couldn't have kids, and let's say like I had an abortion one day, like before, and I find out that, oh, you can't have kids no more.
Yeah,
It's like, yo, like, I wish I didn't do that. So I kind of thought like, yo, like, man kind of grow up like, oh yeah, like, I'm not ready, so if that was to happen, like, I wouldn't want to go through with it. But it's like,
Of course, it's a privilege.
raw, it's a privilege, fam, and that is something that's gonna develop into being your child. So it's like, the next time you do get the person pregnant, it's going to be a different child. Do you know what I'm saying, fam?
No, you're talking deep.
I deep shit, fam.
it's-
Because I had to
it's
check
very
myself. Like, I was thinking, like, because I've been there where I'm like, yo, like, I'm not ready to have kids.
Yeah.
Like, and if I was, like, why, like, I'm not ready, innit? But then I thought, like, but why aren't you ready, innit?
And I think of men, we've had that
It's like a
selfish
Yeah.
viewpoint where it's like, yo, if she gets pregnant, I'll just have to get rid of it anyway.
yeah,
And it's
fam.
like, and it's not that light. It's still,
No.
it shouldn't really be that much of a light thing.
And I'm not looking at it like no more. That's why I thought like, yo, like, no, I wouldn't do that anymore, because like I said, like, bro, like, that's one child there that you're not gonna go with. You're gonna have another child in the future, but it's not gonna be the same child.
Okay, no, but hypothetically, let's say it was with.
Oh yeah, I know what
The
you're saying.
wrong
No,
person.
I'm saying with your girlfriend.
Yeah, if it's with your
Yeah,
girl,
the wrong person's
100%.
obviously gonna
Wrong person.
It's gonna skew your views, isn't it?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
talking about if you're in your relationship
Yeah.
and like you two aren't ready to have kids yet.
Yeah, okay.
Do you know what I'm
okay.
saying?
I heard that then. I heard that. 100%.
Do you know what I mean? And I just thought about it still, and I thought, you know what, raw, like, I need to kind of mature up to that view, because my views changed now. I was like speaking from like a mad immature place then, because how I look at it now, it's like, boy, it'd be my worst nightmare to not be able to have kids. If the situation came about, boy, you gotta be happy. You gotta be happy, fam. If it's with the right person,
Yeah, of course. And you just gotta adapt to it.
you gotta adapt to it. Exactly. And man are getting older, so. Yeah, that was like a thought, like recently still, because like all up, like recently, man, I've all said like, boy, man, I'm not kind of ready for kids, you know. But it's like, kind of have to look at it a bit different if the situation was to come.
I openly say, when I say I'm not ready, it's purely a selfish reason.
No, of course it
Like,
is.
purely. I
And-
just don't want to have that responsibility.
And it's because like what you can provide for the child at the moment.
Yeah, that as well.
Innit?
That as well.
Well, for me, I speak for myself. What about you?
That as well. 100%.
What do you mean?
What's your view?
What, that same thing is? No, I agree with you. Obviously, it's a privilege because people pay millions or thousands to get a kid, and like if they can't have a kid, and people literally pay someone else or go to surrogate to someone else to have a kid. So obviously, when you are ready, that thing is priceless. Like, no, a baby's priceless, isn't it? You know what I mean? Life is priceless. So there isn't no thing is, and anything's what's priceless obviously means something to someone, because there's no value or figure on that. So obviously, it's a privilege. I agree. And it is a selfish way how most men and how
Man, just have the option.
in your head, but in your head you can think that, but when the situation arises, even probably with the wrong person and the men that we are, you'd probably still rise to the challenge, innit? So even saying that, it's hard to just say, oh yeah, I don't want a kid, but if the situation came, I think we'd all take the situation to take the situation correctly, innit? So
I hear that.
yeah, so
Definitely.
Interesting topics still.
It is. No,
Isn't
it's
it?
very
It's as
interesting.
deep when you think about it. It's deep still.
Definitely,
that's just
definitely.
deep.
It is, isn't it?
And then also when you think of people who've probably like
Wanted-
passed away early, or like got my time in jail and they've not got kids. It's like your whole life now. You're not gonna like you can't have a kid in it. Like,
True.
Some people don't even want kids, so
Yeah, that's true. But some people don't want kids, so saying you want kids.
yeah, man.
How much you want?
Will leap them if I can. God willing.
How much?
Such a
how
hardy
much you want
farm.
heap of them?
God willing. God willing. I want like a big family still.
Got a number?
In an ideal world, I want like 5 youths.
What about you?
4 still.
Yeah, I'm with man still. Big family will be joke. You know, Sunday dinners.
Yeah, and
Christmas. You know what it is? I think it's more Christmas.
Yeah.
Just like seeing all the different personalities, cause like all of them will share different traits of you or as your partner. You get me? But like my fam now, like my youngest siblings, 10.
Yeah.
And you're gonna see, like, she's similar to my mum.
Yeah.
To my little bro. Like, you know, my mum as well, but he's got a little bit to my dad. I'm looking at myself like I'm a bit like my dad. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? So it'll just be like funny to look at it like
I know you're
from
saying.
a perspective, like, yo, I can just see you in it.
Yeah. That's life still.
Yeah. So like I want.
5. That's a big number still.
It is. I'm not even old, you know.
Love it. Yeah, that was an old man convo still.
It was very
My
old.
bad. I thought I'd just bring that one to the table.
It was blessed. It was a good one.
Bless.
You had all the good topics on your that you brought in.
Can touch on. Do you think Instagram's affected like the views of like relationships and like relationships in general?
Yeah, 100%.
And like the ego it adds to people. Like if one party is like, I don't know, got a blue tick and the other hasn't. The one's just like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's still. Yeah, I think.
And added more pressures, let's say.
Yeah, 100%.
I think it would. I think it would if your partner or yourself like genuinely cared about Instagram like that. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Do you think it can be subliminal sometimes?
Yeah.
I was just about to say, subconsciously, if you are scrolling and you see certain things like, I think it's more of a woman thing, not to speak on women, but I think they'll see it like, like, my man don't do that, but like, my man's doing that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? But,
they're on a vacation.
Yeah, fam, listen. Like, allow him to not get into that. But yeah, like, I think like that will happen, and then you'll try and put those expectations onto your relationship. I'm trying to say. So yeah, like I do think it can have some
negative effects.
Sort of impact, yeah. You asked the other day, you put in a chat like the dynamic of like one person having it and one person not having social media. Do you think that changes the dynamic at all? Or do you think it even matters?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think it does because it depends, innit? It depends. I think everyone's got into social media now, and anyone's what's on it, like, sees like it can change things and stuff like that. So people are watching it and stuff. Just like when I was on the Misrepresented, innit? Like someone was saying that the black squares will change certain things because certain people will look at it, and I'm thinking no, because it's racism's like it's just grounded in thing. If anyone sees it, it's not going to change. So it's like some people see it as like social media actually changes people's like perceptions and stuff in life. So if a lot of people are thinking like that, that means like with relationships as well, they're probably seeing it like that as well. So if they see relationships on there like, oh, he's getting this for her, why am I not getting that? And then she's thinking, oh, well, I can get that sort of thing because I've got enough likes as her or something, you know what I mean? Which happens. Oh, he's liking my pictures or something like that. Like, oh, that means he likes me or something like that, you know what I mean? Which people think it.
But then we have to look at it if that sort of behaviour or if that like something like that, for instance, like if someone's like if someone with a bit social media class liking your girl's pics and then she's getting her head turned by that.
Yeah, it says a lot about the person.
You
get
yeah,
that's raw truth.
So like it won't even. It would like bother me. I think, I just like wasted a bit of time.
Yeah, but then it's like, yo, you weren't the person for me anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm with you on that still. Because it's like, for me, man, know me, I'm on social media. I'm not really on it at all, really. Like, I'm not really with it. Like, I catch joke on Twitter now and again, but I'm not really into it. But so like, it wouldn't affect me like. Man, I'll never have much followers. I'll have followers.
Oh, don't say that. Come on, man. No, he's either doing the dating or I'll never have much followers.
But obviously, innit?
I won't, fam. Like, I'm not arsed though. I'm not bothered. Like,
but girls get ego off it, innit? Because
this is the thing. Like,
boys as well. Don't get it twisted. Man get gas.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted.
Man do get gas.
Man get gas off followers, fam.
Yeah, definitely 100%.
Because I know man, fam. Like in real life, like the Insta. they are looking rich, fam.
Yeah,
in real life, they are not rich
Mm.
at all. However, the Instagram shows a different picture, and this is the thing with like the whole Insta catfish thing. It's wild because it's like you can get sucked into like looking at there. You're like, yo, I haven't got that. But it's like, yo, a lot of it is fugazi and fake anyway. So you can't really differentiate. So it's like, it's hard to partake in it because it's like a lot of it's fake anyway.
Yeah.
So it's hard to partake from.
But you can never win.
But a lot of people believe in it.
Yeah, and that's the problem. Do you know what I mean?
Look how, and even the people who say this, will still believe in it a lot of the
Yeah,
time.
I know.
Because
Can't help it, bro.
Yeah, because they'll see something. Just like girls, it happens a lot to girls, and it's sad. They'll see like someone skinny, and it's like
Yeah, I need to
Photoshop,
look skinny.
and
Yeah,
they'll be like,
no,
she's
no.
skinny.
Yeah, I'm not
exactly, and they're all getting the attention, but it's fake girls.
No, I'm with you on that.
And it's
I'm
mad.
with you on that. And that's what I don't think's fair about it, because like a lot of girls will be like insecure, or like even guys, man, will be insecure,
Oh, yeah, it
about
happens.
not looking a certain way, and then you find out there's these apps that can change people's face and body anyway. So it's like, yo, like that might not be what they look like in real life.
Man are getting muscle fillers and everything like
muscle
that.
fillers,
Biceps.
getting biceps, hair, like hair.
Oh, what's it called? A
volume,
toupee.
Face up, toupees.
Man are getting toupees, fam. You know
Bro,
what
have you
toupee
seen the
is?
wig?
No.
Have you seen the dread wig? Oh my days. No, man are getting dread wigs, bro. No, I need to find a video. I might put a video on the.
I might have to buy one of them for your birthday still.
It looks authentic.
It looks real, fam.
How much is one of them? I might try. Got one.
Fam, listen.
What, for Thai?
I couldn't believe it. For me, oh man, let's not go there. Let's not go there because certain man got lip for the natural.
You got the
Certain man got lip for the natural.
you got the dread thing in it on Photoshop.
Yo, lava.
You got. Let's not go there.
You got the dread Photoshop in it. That's what I'm saying.
Even that app's wild, fam. That was wild.
Wow, I'm flipping a red card, allow it.
Yeah, I'm not even starting. I can't be arsed.
Yeah. Don't do that. Don't go there. But yeah.
I'm not even doing it. So
Wow,
not
I'm doing it live in the tea, but yeah, man. Instagram it's hard, man, because it's like, that's why I don't really partake in it like that, because like I said, it's so fugazi. It's wild, fam.
Yeah, fam. It's like
Silly.
an alternative life still.
Yeah, fam, because it starts off like quite innocent, and then it starts becoming some fantasy. It's like The Sims. It starts becoming some fantasy world, fam.
Facts.
Literally, like fam, you not notice, like, don't you think it looks like bare clones? Everyone's trying to look like each other.
Yeah, that's the problem.
I've been saying that.
Bare clones, fam, like, and this is where, like, it brings it back to this fetish thing, because it's like, this is like, you know what I'm saying, innit?
I know exactly what you're saying.
Like,
exactly.
one demographic, it's like, oh, if you fix that demographic, then yeah, cool.
It's like trendy to have a certain type.
Yeah.
So like a certain type is what's more desirable.
Basically.
And if you tick certain boxes, like if you drive a certain whip,
Yeah.
if you wear a certain brand of clothing or like a certain crepe, then you're naturally attractive. You know what I'm trying to say? So yeah, like that's where the influence can come in.
No, I hear you. What are you checking?
Scores, PSG or
Oh, I thought it was not going to go on your phone all episode.
Yeah, so that was it.
Marquinhos.
Oh, is it? Well, no, yes.
Yeah.
Fishing.
So
Yeah, man.
I got a question. It like kind of goes off that, but it's kind of a left turn. But I think it's an interesting one. Quite had a debate about it the other day. So you're in a relationship for 3 years, let's say, with your girl. You like live with her for 2 years out of that 3 years. A year and a half out of that 3 years. And you find out that she's been cheating on you with your best friend.
Oh my lord.
Who are you more mad at, the girl or your virgin?
Both. Yeah.
Does anyone get more of the blame to you?
Well, obviously, oh my days, that is just a madness.
I think it's like 50-50.
Yeah,
Both know.
And obviously, let me just get you where I got that from. So I was talking.
Raw.
So I talked to my cousin about it, the Tory Lanez and Meg thing. I think the reason why they're arguing is because Tory was chopping her best friend.
Oh, is it?
You get me? But then
And he shot her.
I'm not sure what happened with that.
Oh. He's wild.
But like, her best friend is like mad at Meg kind of thing.
Yeah.
And obviously, in my head, I thought you'd be more mad at your brethren than your girl. 'Cause in my opinion, obviously, I can use Seb, 'cause I've known him for the longest. If he was to chop my girl of 3 years, I'm 100% more mad at him than the girl. I've known since she was you.
Yeah,
and I can always get a new girl.
Yeah, no, I hear that. That's a good perspective. That's a good perspective.
But then my cousin was saying he gonna be more like the girl.
I live with
because
you.
You know some man, and because I live with you every single day. Every single day.
Yeah, my family and that.
Yeah. And
no, loud. It's getting. That would be a mad situation. I don't want to think about that.
You know what I'm trying to say?
No,
it's like super.
That was sent man to mad ass, fam.
You get me?
I'd say both still.
But then if you got to pick one to be your mother,
it depends what the situation.
No, but you know what? Yeah,
it's like Seb. If it's like Seb and you've known him longer, then maybe Seb. But then if it's a girl and you've known him about at the same time, I'd say about the girl still.
When that's why I said best friend.
Yeah, because you've always known them longer than the girl.
That's what I'm saying.
But you know what it is, fam? You know what I've realised?
Yeah, best friend still, because I'm thinking, like, we've always been together, innit? It shouldn't be a girl.
And you could chop girl, why you gotta chop mine?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know what, fam?
Yeah, that's
leading
true.
on to that, though, a lot of man are off-key. Yeah? Man who you say were your friends, or man that a lot of man are off-key, fam. And sleazy, fam.
That's why he said it. That's why he thinks it's more on the girl, because man have a certain understanding of how dirty man can be in it, or as see the man can be, and as well, certain man might not have that self control.
No, man. I ain't going with that. I ain't going with that.
But no. Let me land. Go on. So it could be a case of you're not really watching his girl, but his girl is. Put it. Slaps on you. No. Fam, I don't agree with that. I think it's all on the man. You get me?
Yeah, because it's like
what he was saying is some man just want that. You get me? They'll like do the deed and then toy you afterwards.
No, fam, I'm not agreeing with that at all. Because my thing is, like I don't look at man's girlfriends, and I couldn't tell you if they're. Not like that, fam. I'm not gonna say if they're attractive or not. I don't look at them like that, fam. Like, look, hi, you're right. Keep it moving, like not that, but it's like, you know what's Ty's girl, Shez's girl, like I am not looking at you like that.
Yeah, we're saying definitely.
And that's just as real as it gets, fam. Like, so I can't really see that mishap happening because.
Yeah, I don't know how it happens. So
I can't see that mishap happening because it's like, yo, man, don't look at you like that anyway. So even if he was to put it on me like that, I'm like. What you doing? Like,
I feel mad uncomfortable.
As soon as I look at you, I'm thinking of Ty.
As
soon as I'm looking at you, I'm thinking of Shez. So it's like I can't differentiate. I can't do that. So it's like there's no mishaps, fam. No drunken mishaps.
And
there's none of that.
I'm saying,
I
blame my brethren.
No, of course you are.
And my brethren gets all the blame for
and you know why? Because it means that you've been preing my girl. You think my girl's good looking, and you've been preing up the thing
this whole time.
Yeah, fam. So there's no excuse. So for me, on that one there, that's a straight red card, and that's what I mean by some man is sleazy because. You've seen some brethren talk about man's girl, and you're thinking, boy, so you talk about your brethren's girl like that?
Yeah, that's a bit over the line, isn't it?
It's over the line, fam.
It's over the line, it is.
But like I said, everyone got different morals, innit? So I'm not on that. I don't really play that still, because I wouldn't like man to do it to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you don't really do that. So
I think it's weird.
Yeah, innit?
Yeah, I couldn't be in the same room and thingy like
looking at your brethren's girl.
Yeah, like. And just speaking to like, then start thinking.
Flirting,
it just seems a bit weird still.
You know, the loyalty's all over the place, fam.
Yeah, it seems a bit weird. It's always friendly, like
facts.
say hello and whatnot.
You don't need to be anything with them though.
Yeah.
And like if it is, then I'm gonna look at you different. Like if like if I've been around certain man, you just turn super funny when they're around you.
Oh, allow it, Ty. Yeah.
If I haven't seen them on there,
dangerous.
Like who you trying to impress really?
Do you know what I'm saying? Because you're not like that when it's just me and
my
gal's here, Fam, you know what it is? It's so funny you say that, fam. There's just some man that they just want to be liked by a girl.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah,
that's insecurity though.
But fam, like you'll know someone, I'll know someone. Like you just think to yourself, like yo, like you're every girl's friend.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
And you're not their friend because you're their friend. Yeah. You're their friend until they'll give you the opportunity, and then you're trying to turn.
Yeah, facts.
And that doesn't even matter if that's your brother's ex or nothing. Man, I got no morals, fam.
They don't matter. You're right, still. No, you're right.
Anyway, that's the sort. Yeah, fam. I think that's a bit of a immature. That's just a young thing, fam. But obviously, there's big man like that. But it just shows you where your mindset's at, though, isn't it? That's thirsty for girl, fam.
Like, that's not unheard of, man.
Because like you said, there's plenty of girls out there. Why do you want to do it to like your brethren's ex? Go get an ex thing, or your brethren's girl. Like, go get an ex thing, innit? Yeah, I miss me with all of that. But back onto the social media topic, because it's like we didn't get to speak about it, but like the Quavo and Sweetie situation. Like before that came out, like everyone was talking like they were goals. And this is what I'm saying. It's like, yeah, it looks great, and it's like, yeah, he's rich, so of course he can send 100 grand in the morning. Like, man can't do that, unfortunately.
That's not realistic.
Man can't do that, innit?
Do you know, like,
do you know what I'm saying?
Like
get a light bill, yeah. If I can't do
okay, a quick one though.
Yeah.
Okay, a quick one though. That's like what
I can't do the 100 bags still, like. So it's like, you know, when the post up, oh, this is how a man should be doing. It's like, yo,
no,
like,
it's
I'm
not
not Quavo, innit? And do you know why they're doing it? Because like, look what Unraveled. My man's turning out.
Yeah.
Oh, is he?
That's why he got caught.
She was like trying to fight him and that. But then she was trying to run away with the Birkin bags and that.
He was brooking up in the lift, isn't it?
No, it is. You weren't even brooking up.
He's handling up.
Yeah, he's handling up. No, you know what it is? Cause I seen that narrative floating. That like he was like abusing.
No, restrained it.
Yeah.
Well.
And then she was swinging, and then she tried to get off with the Birkins and that. Like, you get me?
No, do you know what killed it for me? My man sent the people to collect the car that he bought the next morning.
Rags.
Yeah.
They were supposed to be goals as well.
And then she's going out rapping about man and that. Like, corny, fam. Like,
and
she
then,
ain't spending the
And then like, is she?
No, like I thought she was looking in it, and obviously when you see the behaviour, it's like,
yeah, the behaviour taints it. It's like, oh, you're literally one of them. All it took was you just to come out of a relationship,
and now you're moving mad, like.
So that's who you really are.
Yeah,
you get me.
Yeah.
It's easy for you to be with a rich guy and act all humble and like a heart, like. But yeah, fam, that was interesting because it's like everyone's goals until you find out they're not together, and then you're like, oh, bro, it was just pictures.
Yeah, basically.
It's always just pictures. That's what I'm saying about the fetish thing as well. It's like, yo, you just want to look peng.
The picture look great.
Together.
Yeah.
Man, you won't even be with me if I don't look peng in a picture with you.
Yeah, or I don't have the clout.
Yeah,
to
like if I
boost
don't
your
look
thing.
good, you get me? Like if I don't look good, you probably don't even want to fuck with me. Like, it depends on what I'm like as a person.
Yeah, no, I hear you still.
That photo op, don't bang.
Yeah.
Then you get me?
What do you think about the Krept and his missus' situation? Because they're no longer together, innit?
Yeah.
I don't think we spoke about that, did we?
We didn't still.
Because obviously that was a shock to people, wasn't it? I don't really keep up with it, but obviously he posted his child on social media all the time, so I know it's a cute child and everything like that. So I always see it all the time, you get me?
Yeah.
So then like, obviously it came out that they weren't together and everyone was like...
Fam, just that as well. Stop putting, like, mind, these are just people.
Mind their business, like that's how I look at it.
Mind your business, innit? Like cool, they had a kid and then they broke up. First thing... Who was that?
8:30.
No, was that you?
No, I don't even know what happened.
That was wild.
Shez, like, where did you eat your fam?
You fam, don't ever try to deflect on me. That was
wild.
That was rising.
Yeah, like, I don't know these people's business, innit? That's what I'm saying.
It looks good.
It just looks great from the outside. Like, it's got what they do. You don't know what to do.
Behind closed doors, innit?
It's none of man's business, isn't it? Like, that's why I just think it's weird when people idolise these relationships.
That's my thing.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Goals.
What are
you idolising?
Yeah, like,
what they've both got matching kind of gooses on. They both got matching Chanels on. They're stood in front of a mirror.
Yeah, like, what are you like? Is that what it is? Because I don't see what there is to.
And that's the fetish thing. Because it's like, nah, alright, cool. I need to get like a rich guy, so you know we can take that picture.
We can do that, and then we can go fucking viral.
And go Maldives together, and then take that picture. And,
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, what are you actually living for? You're actually living for the experience and like the life together, or you're just living for like
for the image, because the image. You don't even know what the banter's like.
You know,
like, I don't know what the banter's like together. You don't know what to talk about. You don't know anything real in a relationship. All you know is how they look
and what they tweet and what they post.
You get me? And then they could post one funny video together.
Yeah.
Like that's why I just always plug out from that quest.
Yeah.
Like,
it's corny.
Yeah, and I only keep up with Krept for music, bro.
And
like,
he's well not done that for time.
And he hasn't really banged for music in a while, like. And
he's become more of like a blogger though, isn't
he? Yeah, like my man tweets and that, and he does whatever cool, innit? But I don't really care about any of that. If he puts out a hard verse, I'm gonna plug in. You get me?
Yeah.
For all the other shit, it's like I'm not really interested.
Yeah, no.
And I think like people were treating these like, and like if he was to cheat on this guy or whatever, obviously not saying that he did, but then like, if he was, that's gonna affect how his music's perceived. and it's like
yeah, but that's a tough one then, because then it's like it brings you to that question. What was it? Can you separate talent from?
Yeah, but no.
What was it?
So can you separate the artist from the person? Innit?
Yeah.
But then that's different because he's just been unfaithful in his relationship, which is none of your business, by the way.
Yeah.
Is what's going on with him and his girl?
It's personal.
That's a personal thing.
No, with you.
He ain't like
hit up.
Yeah, or like charging nothing, or like kill no one, or anything like that. He just slipped up in his relationship. But then if he was to cheat on his girl, and that was to come out because they were goals.
Yeah.
Now he's the bad guy to everyone. Man, I'm gonna not rate his music. Man, I'm gonna call him this and the other.
Yeah.
It's like,
I'm with you still.
Just mind your business on these relationships, innit? Like,
I'm still waiting for Culture 3 still.
You get me? I don't really care about what music.
I know. I can't wait. It's coming, you know.
I know. That's
now. It's gonna be mad.
Offset, I think it's hilarious. Cause like you will care, and like Offset still does his thing.
I know.
Like he's gonna slip up, but Cardi don't care because Cardi's still with him.
Yeah.
So why?
I know what you're saying.
Like,
yeah, big man thing. You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like allow them innit.
Yeah, people too much.
I mean, Cardi's cool innit.
Yeah.
Like, if she wants to go, she'll go.
Yeah, you get me.
Basically.
And if she knows good for her, if she knows they mind your business. Like, I'm trying to say.
No, I'm with you. Interesting.
He's still doing that, innit? He's out there.
You Offset? Yeah, he's active.
And then still got thing Cardi B from.
Get me. She's doing very well recently.
Yeah, I know.
She's doing very well.
Why, she got a new song?
Yeah, so that tune is hard. And obviously there's it's got up song and she just glowed up, man.
She's glowed up, innit?
Glowed up a lot. Yeah, a lot, man.
I said from
more respect.
In
what respect?
Just everything. Like,
she looks good, innit?
She looks a lot more proper.
Yeah.
You get me?
Saying the surgery doing well.
Surgery's done very well for her. Very, very well for her, fam.
Very. She looks good, fam.
No, very, very good. Very, very good.
She's different.
Yo, Super League.
Yeah. I know exactly what you mean, fam. Yeah. I'll stand on that one with you still.
Get me, fam. No, fam. She's looking grown now. Still, she's looking grown.
Yeah, I'll actually not allow it.
What?
No.
But you keep doing that, fam.
You're some jealousy.
No, because I'm not trying to tee it up.
Alright, cool. Super. Yeah, fam, do you even want to talk on that?
You don't have to, fam.
No.
It's dead, innit, fam?
Not today,
it
so
got
we'll do it
finished.
finger.
But yo.
Basically, Super League, it was dead.
Yeah, basically.
We didn't want it to come. Ruin football.
Basically. Got stamped out. Just like racism should have got stamped out, but it didn't.
Yeah.
But that's another topic we'll touch on.
Politics.
But no, first episode back in a while, it feels good still.
No, it does.
Yeah, it does.
You get me, fam? Obviously, man, push for this episode to get back flowing.
And there's more topics, man. There's like more things I need to touch on. More things will.
Yeah, next week.
A lot of the plans got pushed back because of this COVID thing, man. Because the tour was pending.
COVID was long, man.
You know what I mean? We're supposed to be doing some. He had some good ideas, but the pushback, they'll still come through. You get me?
Facts. I'm so over it all, man.
Mogul Talks featuring LA. That would have been a sick episode.
It's coming though.
That's coming though, man. I'm gonna reach LA in the next 12 months, man.
Yeah, basically.
Or 18 months, should I say.
But yeah, like any
Get some
questions
more
after?
features in.
Any questions at the back of the episode? DM, comment, share, all of that. Shez, you got any Let's do shout outs.
I can't even be asked right now.
Go on, fam. It's been a while, fam.
Yo, I can't even think of what a shout out there is at the minute.
Go on, fam. Not the dust stuff, of course.
Shout out to... I don't even know, bruv.
I'm gonna say first before you say that. Shout out Daniel Kaluuya. The first black British man to win an Oscar.
Oh, is that true?
Man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Damson, innit?
Shout out to Damson.
Shout out Damson.
Shout out Damson Idris.
Go.
That's what I'm loving. Like
the best
that
series out there.
Yeah, I would say that still. I'll say Snowfall is the best. Definitely the best black series.
Yeah.
So it's like better than Wire, better than Power.
Yeah.
I think.
Definitely better than Power.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like 100%.
If you haven't got into it, you need to get into it. You can't just watch a
so.
few episodes. You need to get right into it.
My guy Jerome.
Yeah.
Yo, Jerome's a beer. Allow it.
You heard him speak properly?
Yeah, it's joke.
No.
Yeah. Sounds joke.
You're lying. Don't disappoint me, fam.
Yeah,
show me off.
Sounds proper like English, like well, not English, but
he's American though.
Yeah.
But he sounds proper like private school sort of thing.
Oh, and he's like that in it. Anyway, yeah.
Well, you know, like all these young black men that are just doing the thing, like gassing me up, especially English man like Damson, Daniel, even man like Dave killing it. Flipping all these man.
It's inspiring, man.
Fam, it's sick. Like it's sick.
And obviously, you know,
Super
Aubrey had to get out there.
Oh my days. Of course he had to get there.
Of course he had to. Culture vulture ball.
Facts.
So my guys still, there's no one better than there. Man, they're at the minute still. But anyway.
Music coming soon.
Yeah, it needs to shout out flippings. Sorry. Shout out to Certified Lover Boy, bruv, because where's that coming?
To be this month.
Shout out to the festivals being released lineups, and they're coming out for the summer. I'm not going to any, but wireless lineup out if anyone wants to go. Check it. It's out now. Decent lineup if you haven't seen the artist.
Shout out, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, so that's a shout out wireless.
Oh yeah, go on.
Shout out to all the like stores, everything open up, so people who haven't been working back in work. I've spoke to a few people, they're happy to get back out and work. Gyms. Shout out to anyone what's made it through the lockdown. It's been a tough time, innit? So just keep going.
Trust me.
I don't want to talk on that too much, get blocked, but yeah, go on, let's go.
Let's go, man. What's episode 23?
Episode 23. Yeah? Like, share, subscribe, just down there. Follow, all of that. Yeah? We are.